On Memorial Day in 1997, I was doing what I do best, chasing storms.
Look, there's a fucking mezzo, man. Go, go. Oh, outstanding. Tell him to stop. Tell him to stop. Tornado!
My name is Lan Lamphir, and I'm a photojournalist. An environmental photojournalist. I call it that because most of my career with the camera has involved weather or climate changes. I've shot everything from weather to volcanoes all over the world at one time or another. This day we were in for a surprise because this was the day that changed my life and thrust me into the public's eye. Why? Because I filmed something that has yet to be explained.
I would really not want that coming at me.
Either that wall cloud is lowering or the base is rising.
I think the base is rising.
My friends and I had been chasing storms all afternoon. We started out in Norman and went south towards Chickasha, where we encountered our first storm and tornado of the day.
Don't tell me this. We just passed some people that were standing on their roof looking at a wall cloud. It's about 1.5 to 2 miles from us. That is like pitiful, man. I mean, that thoroughly gives a new meaning to the word insane.
After collecting our senses as best we could, we headed south towards a storm that had already produced 2 wedge tornadoes in a row not far from Duncan, Oklahoma.
Top of this hill. Everybody else is too.
Get all the way off the road.
We really need to stop right up here. I think we should go. Tell Matt we need to go a little bit further. Get in front of it. We need to go a little further. Get away from these idiots. They're going to have the same...
We arrived late on the storm, but decided to chase it for a while anyway. We traveled east towards Loco, Oklahoma, and on the outskirts of that sleepy town, we stopped to film the evolution of this storm as it began to strengthen.
They put another warning on this?
That's right.
Why?
They just said storm continues dangerous, continues to have tornado potential.
Oh, well, it's got tornado potential. Look at the upflow.
Whoa, the cloud motion has just gotten
at you, baby.
Look at that.
RFG coming in.
Yep.
That's what we saw right before the Blanchard tornado.
It's really moving.
We are, I don't know where we are.
Highway, look at this.
East of
look at this
Comanche,
motion. We're east of Comanche, about 12 miles.
Near Loco.
Near Loco, that's right. On Highway 53.
53, yes.
Very nice. Very, very.
Now, drop some.
Yeah, just drop a tornado.
Down, boy. Down. Actually. Yeah, down, boy. That other storm down there has got one now.
Excellent.
That one, everywhere we go.
Everywhere we go, there's tornadoes today. That is forming a tornado right now.
Strong.
This is like plywood.
I don't know what that is, but it's caught up in the mezzo. Man, look at that. Where? That's not a tornado on the ground.
Wait a second.
Yeah, it is right there in the front. See it rotation right there? Right there. There's rotation. There's lots of rotation.
It's starting to rain itself out.
Up
No,
until
it's
now,
rotating.
this
No
storm
way.
was just another chase
Look at the
toward a hopeful
rotation, though.
tornado encounter. But then, something very strange happened.
It better not. You better hit touchdown with something first.
They're talking about that, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm talking about that tornado right there. That funnel. See the funnel? On the side out here in the front.
Oh, here.
There's a funnel right there, guys.
As you might have guessed, we did not see this event with our naked eyes. It wasn't until 2 weeks after this was filmed that I even noticed it when I was invited by a friend and fellow storm chaser to help entertain a Japanese film crew at a local hotel. They were looking to purchase storm-related footage for a documentary they were shooting in Oklahoma. When I was asked what this segment was, I stood up, told them thank you for having me, and politely walked out of the meeting. 3 days later, my name was all over the world in virtually every newspaper, and the story was even carried on Fox News. I had press media showing up at my door uninvited and unannounced to do interviews. My life changed overnight because of this little white speck on less than 2 seconds of video shot in a thunderstorm. And that's how the tape known around Oklahoma as the object tape came into existence.
No, it's rotating. No way. Look at the rotation, though. See it? Yeah, but I'm saying it It better not. It better hit touchdown with something first.
You're not talking about that, are we?
Yeah, I'm talking about that tornado right there. That funnel. See the funnel? On the side out here in the front.
Oh, here. Oh my God.
There's the funnel right there, guys.
To the skeptics of this event, it's easy to speculate about this object's origins. I allowed the people at the National Severe Storms Laboratory and the Storms Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma to look at this video, while a KOCO-TV report was done on it live. The professionals at the lab said on camera that this object had nothing to do with the storm. Oltha Skeet Vaughn, a video analyst at the Marshall Space Flight Center in Huntsville, Alabama, issued me a handwritten report that this object was no less than 30 feet long, 18 feet thick in the middle, flying roughly at an altitude of 500 to 700 feet, and traveling based on the amount of time that the image is on the video and the distance to the horizon at roughly 9,000 to 16,000 miles per hour. You can see here that the object goes behind the base clouds at a left-hand turn without slowing. After speaking with several scientists about the origins of the object caught on film, it was suggested that this might be a small meteor that could have landed nearby. Knowing that the meteor would be worth a good deal of money, we rented an airplane and began searching the ground in the area that the meteor would have come down in based on its angle of descent. There was only one problem with this theory, even though we wasted over 5 hours in the sky looking for the impact area by plane and an additional 2 hours by chopper. The problem was, had it been a meteor, everyone on the ground would have been incinerated by the pressure wave that the object should have created long before it was caught on camera due to the low altitude of the object. Air near the Earth is more dense than air at higher altitudes, and we should have heard a sonic boom regardless. But we didn't, and we never found anything on the Earth's surface that accounted for the presence of the object on tape. After this investigation, the object was officially labeled an unidentified flying object by the press and the UFO community. In the aftermath of the initial report about the videotape via the Associated Press, things slowed down for a while as I stopped giving statements and interviews to reporters. To my surprise, I received a phone call from a man who did a radio show in Nevada named Art Bell, even though my phone number was unlisted and not even in my own name. After appearing on the Coast to Coast AM radio program twice, as well as several other radio and television programs, I retreated from the fanfare to get on with my job.
Yeah, it's developed into a tornado right now.
Could it get bigger?
Yes, it can get bigger, a lot bigger. Starting to form a condensation funnel. Everybody get ready to get the hell out of here.
That's when I found out that I no longer had one. Whether or not me being let go by my employer had anything to do with the object tape and the negative publicity it drummed up, I'll never know. But it opened up other doors that I was willing to step through, and I'll always be grateful for that.
Okay, man, you wait. I need you. Put that thing on me. Put it on the store.